Okay, so what we're going to do now is remotely access our Outlook account, and what we need to do first is open up either Internet Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome. Once you have that open, you're going to need to go to the Spokane Falls Community College homepage, so it's www.spokanefalls.edu. Once there, you're going to look at the left-hand side, and we're going to come over to this paneling, and we're going to go to the second to the last in the blue marked faculty and staff. It will take us to a page called Quick Links for staff and faculty. Once there, we're going to go to almost the bottom of the web applications column, and we're going to click or go for the one saying Outlook Web Access. There will be a red notice underneath it, and it will say Notice for Internet Explorer 11 users. You can choose to open the notice and look at it, or you can choose to ignore it and just simply go to the Outlook Web Access. Once there, it's going to take you to a page looking like this. So your username and your password is going to be the exact same information you use to log on to the Spokane Falls computers. So it'll be your full first name, your last initial, the last 4 digits of your student ID number at bigfoot.spokane.edu. So once more, your username will be your full first name, your last initial, the last 4 digits of your student ID number at bigfoot.spokane.edu, and then your password will be the same thing that you used to log on, and then you're going to click the log on button. Now if your login was successful, it's going to take you to this page. If it wasn't successful, you might want to go back and make sure that it says at bigfoot.spokane.edu. And if you still have troubles, you can call the school and they will help you get through to the IT department. So if you see this page, you've logged on successfully. You can choose to save your password or not, but congratulations, you have logged on. Okay, now that we are logged on, we're going to use some basic things in the mail. So what we do is you can open your mail just like you do when you open your regular Outlook account. You can see it, you can reply to it. Say, "You're welcome, Suzanne." Okay, and then you're just going to press send. That's as easy as it is to reply. What you can also do is start a new message here. And you're probably going, "Oh my god, I have no contacts, I don't know what to do, I'm not connected to the school." Yes, you are. If you're looking for somebody, like let's say I'm looking for Sarah Cotto, I'm going to type in her last name. Okay? And I'm going to find her. And I'm going to click on her name and I'm going to say to. And if you want to add anybody else, you can just keep adding them this way. You can say, "I want Evanson." And it's going to find Donna Evison, and I'm going to attach her as well. And once I'm done attaching people this way, I'm going to click done. Now another way that you can attach people is come over to your most recent recipients, and you'll see that these are the people that I've sent email to through my Outlook account remotely. So I'm also going to click my name. If you double click it, it's going to automatically put it into the to column. And you're going to put in the subject. This is, look at that, it's already got me going. And you can say, "Hello, this is a test." And you're just going to send this like normal. You can press send and it will shoot it off and send it out to everyone. You can also save it as a draft. You can mark it as a high importance, a low importance, and you can even put in attachments. You can click an attachment up here, or you can put an attachment here. So once you click on that, it's going to open up this other page. You're going to come over to the side and click choose file, and you'll navigate to wherever the file is. So I'm just going to grab one that's right here, and you're going to click open, and it's going to put it over here. Now you need to remember to click the attach button. If you don't click the attach button, it will not attach anything to your email. So once you're done, you can click on the done button, or if you decide this really doesn't need to be attached, you can remove it and it'll take it off, and you can press done and it will take you back to your initial message. Now if you don't have a signature set up, you're gonna have to put something in here so everyone knows, and you can put in your information if you want to, or you can just put simply your name, and then you'd press send. I'm not going to press send because I don't want to send this out to anyone. So we're going to leave this page. You can check your messages, and what that will do is basically refresh your page to see if you had any new messages. Another thing you can do is come over to the options side, and this is where you can actually put a signature in. Now you're not going to be able to change the color or the handwriting or anything fancy like that, but you will be able to put your name and your contact information if you so choose. Okay? This is also where you can say how many messages you want per page, after moving an item, what to do. This is where you can do your little technical items if you choose so. So we're going to close our options by coming back over to our mail. Okay, so that's just some basic features in your mail. You're not going to be able to do the voting buttons. I know that's one of the projects that we've been talking about. If you remotely access this, you're not going to be able to see the results. See when I click on this message. Normally, because I sent out this as a voting thing, this is Amber's response. She voted the Keurig. When you normally look on it for your Outlook account, there will be a little pop-up right here saying, please view the result, or you can view the results. That's not going to be here. And when you receive a voting request, you're not going to have those buttons. So we'll go back to our home page, and those are some basic features of using the mail. So now that we've learned the basic features about using the mail, we're going to come over to our calendar. And the calendar will show all of the events and appointments that you have made at your Spokane Falls Community College computer, or you can also make ones here. So just like with the normal Outlook, you can create a new appointment by clicking on here, and you'll put in this. You can put in your subject, your location, when it happens. You can make it an all-day event. You can just make it for an hour, and you can even show how it will seem to other people if they try to make a schedule with you. You can say, I'm going to be out of the office. Maybe I could meet with you, so tentatively I'm completely free during this time, but even though I have an appointment, or I'm busy, do not bug me. And you can also put in attachments. So this one is relatively the exact same as your normal Outlook. So we're going to cancel this. Okay. Another thing you can do is a meeting request from here. So you'll click on meeting request. You can type in the people who are required. So we're actually going to use our handy dandy quick over here. We're going to click Amber. We're going to say she's required. Brittany's required. And we're going to say Sarah's optional. Okay. And you can include a list of resources if that's applicable. Again, you can put in your subject. Your location is the BT lab. When is it going to happen? And it's going to ask how to show it. And you also have a scheduling assistant, just like you normally do with Outlook. And it's going to go through and it's going to look up everybody's information to see who's busy, who's not busy, where are rooms free, where are they not free. So if I wanted to meet today at 2:30, it's showing me that 2 out of the 3 people are busy. So that could potentially have a conflict. However, when we put in our school schedules and our work schedules, I know I blanketly just block out a whole bunch of time for work, whether I'm working that actual time or not. So it's still best to send out that meeting request to your students or to your fellow students, and they will respond to it and they can tell you, oh hey, no, I'm not available, or yeah, I am available. You'll be surprised how flexible people are. So the scheduling assistant is nice. However, if they don't have an Outlook account, like let's say I'm going to send this to my friend who isn't a part of school, but I want her there at the meeting, I'm not going to be able to see if she's busy or not. So the scheduling assistant is nice, but at times it hinders without helping. And you can put attachments here just like normal. So if you want to attach some minutes or an agenda or a handout, you can put that in. You can also say this is very high importance, you must respond to this. Or you can say, no, this is low importance, you really don't have to get back to me very soon. And you can also make a recurrence. If you have a recurring staff meeting every week with this set of people, you can just make it a recurrent thing. So that's the basics on your calendar. We're going to navigate away from this. And you can just go day by day, see what's going on. Or you can click over onto the side, and it's just going to be as simple as that.